Have you ever owned a pet or even thought about owning a pet? About 67% of the United States households own some sort of pet, according to III.org. That's a little more than half the United States population. That is a lot of people owning pets. I had my dog for 13 years. I had him ever since I was 4. He's been with me even to now, and I'm 17, so I can tell you that having a pet is very beneficial to your health. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about how adopting can save lives, physical and mental benefit of having a pet, and how animals are used as service animals. Okay. More than 6 million unwanted animals end up in shelters each year, and more than 1 million get put down a year. And I don't know about y'all, but that is a lot of animals getting put down for no reason, just because they can't find anybody to adopt them, and it's really sad. The alternative to a shelter would be the no-kill shelter. And when people think of a no-kill shelter, they kind of get a sense of relief because they're like, oh, the pets, they're not getting put down, they're still alive, but actually it's actually very harmful to them too. Because if you think about it, the dogs and cats, they're just sitting in a cage confined for weeks, months, and even years till somebody comes to adopt them, and that's like a very long time. Would you want to just be confined to one area for that long? I know I wouldn't, because I'll probably go crazy. They're confined. One of the PETA staffs witnessed one of this because he used to manage at the no-kill shelter, and he said it was a pit bull that had been in there for 12 years. So he's been in there ever since he was a baby in one cage, and the only freedom he had was to go out and use the bathroom. And he said every day he'll watch the pit bull will just slam his body against the cage every day because, it kind of going crazy. And just like humans, animals have feelings too. They get emotional, they get depressed, and that being confined that long can actually make you go crazy, and that's what happened to the pit bull. And have you ever noticed that you feel better when you have a pet around? Having a pet around can get you in physical shape, especially having a dog, because when you have a dog, you want to get out, walk them, and just walking them gets you in physical shape. The doctors actually recommend for older people to get pets because just walking every day, it's just better for you, and you actually feel better, to be honest. According to one study, over 5,000 Japanese pet owners are 54% more likely to get more active than people that don't own pets. That's a lot, to be honest. And it's actually good for you. Not only is it good for your physical health, it's also good for your mental health. And for your physical health, it also reduces the risk of allergies. For your mental health, like I said earlier, walking your dog. When you walk your dog out and you're out in nature, you're like relieving your mind of stuff, and that's very beneficial to just, relieve your mind, get all the stress and stuff away from you. Also, for your mental health, it also helps because having a pet, you don't feel lonely. A lot of people, single people, might get pets, so they feel like they can have somebody at the house with them. And it also increases social interaction because if you take your pet to a little dog park or to just walk around with them, you meet new people and you get more interactive. Okay, LA Times reports how abuse victims they're in a program called Pause. Pause is a program where they give each person a dog, and they're kind of just distract them when they think about stuff that happened to them in the past, the physical abuse and stuff that happened to them, and just gets their mind off of things. And it's proven that it actually works a lot. According to studies, even a simple rub or pet on an animal can help reduce the hormones that cause stress. And animals, think about animals, they love is endless. They're not like humans. They're not gonna make fun of you the way you look or the way you talk, the way you dress. They don't care about all that. They're just gonna love you endlessly no matter what. Pets are so good that they're also even used as service animals because the definition of a service animal is perform some of the tasks that an individual with a disability cannot perform with him or herself, according to invisibilityabilities.org. They can help people with blindness and people with PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. They help carry actions out, like people that are blind, they help guide them, make sure they don't bump into anything. They help receive and fetch stuff, like even down to like turning lights off. I watched one video the other day. It was the dog that, he'll turn off the lights for the humans and just be there for them. It's really amazing to what they do. And for the people with PTSD, the dogs will often, some people with that, they'll have flashbacks and they'll see stuff or even have nightmares. And the dogs will actually help interrupt these things. They see them, jumping a lot, they'll jump on their lap, try to find a different alternative to what they're thinking. I feel like this is pretty amazing why you should want to get an animal, because like they do all these amazing things. They're very beneficial to us humans. In conclusion, having a pet can be very rewarding. Like to me, having my dog is very rewarding. Like when I go home every day, I look forward to seeing him because, I just get a sense of happiness. Even when you adopt a pet, you can save a life. That animal that you just saved, they could have been put down the next day and you're saving a life for them. If you don't already, I encourage you to go out and get a pet because I promise you, you won't regret it.